Well, good morning. It's Timothy Ross here. Just came across a really interesting article, local, about Glove Maker Museum and how it gets a helping hand. It was written by Tom Van Dusen. He's a writer that lives in Russell County, and this is in the Ontario Farmer, November 16th, 2021 paper. So, anyway, interesting story. Let's do a little deeper dive on this. So, Prescott, official opening of a small in-house factory outlet museum October 2nd has gone part way in answering a reoccurring question: what's a high-end leather glove maker based in Italy doing in Prescott? Located in Prescott's historic industrial enclave, where'd I go? Close to the CN main line, where ironworks, lumber business, and even a casket maker once flourished, Portolano Products Cam Incorporated, launched in Naples in 1895, arrived here about 35 years ago, said Sandra Shea, a local manager for most of those years. Shea was speaking to dignitaries gathered on a rainy Saturday morning to officially open the Portolano store and bonded warehouse museum exhibit, One Stone at a Time, which tells the story of the company's time in Prescott and works in some of the other businesses in the enclave. As part of the same event, the warehouse, which ships across Canada, was used to hold a garage sale of discarded items in support of the local food bank. Guest speaker was former Prescott Mayor Sandra Lawn, whom Shea credited with doing much of the legwork in getting Portolano to come to town. Also on hand were area MPP and Housing Minister Steve Clark, 3 members of Prescott Council, and several members of the Grenville County Historical Society. Prescott remains Portolano's only site in Canada. No manufacturing is done at this location. It was attracted here in part, Shea explained, by a workforce of glove makers trained by Louis Fischel, an expert in the trade. The Portolanos had been supplying Fischel's Prescott operation and came for a look after he ceased operations. The mostly stone industrial square had been vacant for a few years following the collapse, first of Elliott Brothers Cabinet and Casket Makers, and later Fischel Glove Company. Representatives of both families were present at the opening. People who come to the store crave history, Shea explained. Well, why the museum was installed using salvage artifacts and accessories put together by employee Karen Price, who holds a diploma in museum studies. They want to know why we're here. GCHS executive member Bonnie Glayford said the society was happy to help with research that went into the exhibit. Certificates of accomplishment from the town and the province were given to Price in tribute to all her hard work in commemorating an important part of local history. Guests were invited to admire photos, documents, and artifacts, particularly a collection of old sewing machines depicting early times of the Elliott, Fischel, and Portolano families. The Portolano Museum is contained in a former waiting room where men took a seat while their wives shopped. The retail store features hats, scarves, purses, wallets, and other clothing items in addition to the trademark gloves in an array of colors. Somewhat off the beaten track, many tourists find their way to the shop by accident. Stating it was an honor to cut the mini museum ribbon, Lawn said businesses such as Fischel's were drawn to that part of Prescott after the Grand Trunk Railway Station opened nearby in 1855. The stone station still stands and is operated as an archives repository for the GCHS. So that's an interesting article. I do believe one of the fellows that worked for me, Peter Young, used to work at Portolano. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. And just a little tidbit, Peter Young is actually known as the Fun Guy. He's the original Fun Guy, F-U-N-D. That's how he called himself, and I like it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, and we'll look forward to our next little opportunity to share